loads about Adam Young here.
Thank God for that. Can you
I'll just print it out.
pass it over?
Printer's jammed!
I'm dying here!
BBC
Radio
1.
Have you heard from Elton John about what he thinks about Fireflies being written about him?
You know, he actually hasn't given me a call, but I've actually left a lot of messages on his phone, and hasn't gotten back to me yet. But I hope he likes it. I really do.
Yeah. And why did you choose? Because it's quite. I've listened to it. Seems quite cryptic. The kind of the message to him and the inspiration from him in the song. It's almost it's on the first few listens. It's almost like it isn't about him, but my research says that it is.
Yeah, that's kind of the metaphorical, ambiguous, abstract vibe that I've been after. But I guess all in all, it really isn't about him. But if you dig that deep, it probably is. So I think you're right. I think you're right.
I think my problem is that I've dug too deep. Like I've read.
I think that's right.
I've read between the lines in my research, and all this stuff's coming together. Sort of, I'm finding subtext that wasn't even there.
That's right.
Because there's how much of a fan I am.
Right.
Are you happy about being featured on you must be on the soundtrack for that film Hop, the Russell Brand one? It's funny about the Easter Bunny. You must be delighted about that, right?
Well, I think I probably would, but the reality is that I'm actually not featured on it. But it's a cool thought. I do stay awake thinking about what if I would have been. And it would have been great. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was more of a sort of hype. Like presenters ask hypothetical questions, don't they? Or a fun hypothetical question. Would you do that? Would you? That's what I was asking.
I think, yeah. I mean, I think, having stayed awake a lot of nights thinking about what I would feel if I would have been asked, I think, the reaction would have been the same. So yeah, I think I would have been honored.
Have you done any of that sort of stuff in the past, like soundtrack stuff?
A little bit. I did a song for this film called The Legend of the Guardians. It's ironically all about owls.
Ah, yeah, and you provided the voice of the main character, right? I remember. I've seen that film. I love that film. Your recognisable voices.
I actually didn't do the voice, but I did the singing. So in a roundabout way.
That's when I said voice. Right, I meant like the voice of.
Totally.
I wouldn't say like you were the actor in it. That'd be stupid. I mean, you're the. Yeah, I'm not that unprepared. I mean, you were the voice, like the soundtrack. That's what I meant.
Right. Yes, exactly. I get you. Yep.
So we should talk about your next album. I'm a bit concerned. It's not coming out till 2013. Why such a long wait?
Well, that's I think if it actually would have been put off till then, it's actually coming out on June 14th of this year.
14th. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy 20 copies on the 14th.
That's great. That's wonderful. Thank you.
That's okay.
It's exciting. It's album 2 of 2 albums so far. So it's been a good. There again, kind of good pressure. It was a bit tough to try not to overthink the second record. Coming out of a freshman sort of successful release, but it was there again. It was a great challenge.
What was it like collaborating with your musical hero Shaggy?
We actually didn't collaborate, but it would have been great. There again, it would have been amazing.
Well, Adam, I think this has been a very productive chat. Just give us all the details of when things are out again over here in the UK.
June 14th is the date currently. Very excited about it. Thank you for having me. It's been very productive, I agree.
Yes, I look forward to buying the album that's called what's it called, Adam?
It's called All Things Bright and Beautiful.
That's the one. That's the one. It was on the tip of my tongue. Adam, thank you so much for the chat. Thanks for coming on BBC Radio 1.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
See you again soon. Big fan. Take care.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Adam, how was that?
Oh my gosh, that was the worst interview I think I've ever done. That guy didn't know a thing. He had no idea what he was talking about. It's like he printed off 2 pages from Wikipedia. It was totally wrong. Hated it.